Now we're at the World War II bunkers. Looks like another mine shaft. Unexploded munitions. Exercise caution. This is the way you do it. Well, we made it to Charters Towers and have a look at this big pile of gold. Obviously a big gold mining town in its heyday. We're just filling up with water here at Poppet Head. And I think it's called Poppet Head because this structure here, let's see if I can read some of the plaque. When a shaft struck a new gold reef, a flag was raised above the Poppet Head, causing excitement and a flurry of share trading and investment activity. So that, I'm guessing, is a Poppet Head. In 1892 there were more than 100 mining leases across the Charters Towers region. This saw the rapid growth of Poppet Heads. These tall vertical timber structures stood over a vertical mine shaft supporting the winding mechanisms for the hopper to extract rock, dirt and gold-bearing ore on the downward sloping reefs. At the time they were dotted all over the goldfields. Ooh. I wouldn't mind trying to find some gold around here. I find all this gold mining business fascinating, and it's everywhere. There was a lot of gold digging going on at one point. Anyway, we'll finish doing this and then we'll go and set up camp. G'day, g'day.
G'day everyone. So at the moment we are at
McCrossan Park,
which is in
Charters Towers.
Charters Towers.
And I just thought we might give you a bit of information about Charters Towers because it's just been an amazing place with so much history. We've really enjoyed our time here, and we've done about 2 full days exploring Charters Towers. It's got a lot to offer and it's well worth
Having a look.
Just a little bit of history about it. The reason why Charters Towers is here is because gold was discovered in 1871. There were a party of 4 prospectors and there was an Aboriginal boy. He was probably about 9 or 10 years old. His name was Jupiter. And one night their horses got...
There was a storm.
There was a big storm and the horses got scared and took off. And the next morning, young Jupiter was sent out to go and retrieve the horses. He came upon a little creek, bent down to wash his hands and his face, get a drink, and he saw a bit of gold in there. So he went back to the prospector guys and told them about it, and that's how gold was discovered.
Yep.
First of all, it was alluvial gold, and it was found in the quartz on the surface. So word got out, and everybody came searching
from all over the world.
Try to get rich quick.
Yeah, from all different parts of the world, people came here to make their fortune.
They soon depleted the gold that was in the quartz and the creeks, and then they decided they had to dig underground, and they did, and they found more. They found a lot of gold.
A lot. Mm.
And I think about 1900 Charters Towers reached its peak. So it all started off with gold.
Yeah.
And they built there's a lot of beautiful old buildings in Charters Towers still
Because there was a
here.
lot of money here.
Heritage buildings. There was umpteen banks, I think about 30 pubs, 30 hotels.
Yeah, insane.
It was, and it was actually the second biggest town after Brisbane in Queensland.
And it had the first stock exchange linked to the world.
It was the first stock exchange in Queensland.
Yeah.
So they started, and that building is still here, and it's really nice.
Yeah, it's worth a look.
So there's so much to see, there's so much history, and the gold history I find really fascinating, really good. That guy, that young Aboriginal, his grave is here. We didn't see that, but he died and he's buried in Charters Towers. So yeah, we've had the best time.
Yeah,
it's
very good.
It's been really, really interesting.
Yeah.
So last night we went up to a place called Towers Hill.
Which is where they did the mining.
Yep, that was the major area where they were mining for gold. And they still have some of the mine shafts there. I think there's 30 mine shafts in that around that hill.
Which you can see. You can actually go and see them.
Yeah, you can do a walk.
Yeah.
And they've got footpaths, and you can actually have a look through the grate. They've got concrete pads and grates over them, and you can actually see the shafts.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of bunkers around that area too. You can tell them about
the
bunkers.
The Americans came to help with the war.
The World War II.
World War II. They called on the Americans, and they came here and brought their bombers, and they stored a lot of the ammo in the bunkers out here, so that if Townsville ever got hit, they had ammunition and storage out here. So, but there's a lot of bunkers. You can walk in them. They're really good. You walk in there, and some of them you push a button, it'll give you a little TV screen and show you what's going on. It's really interesting, really worth.
And last night we actually went up there to see the sunset, which is quite spectacular.
Yeah.
But also we paid $10 each, and one of the ladies who works for the council, she came and gave us a bit of talk about the history of Charters Towers. That was really interesting. And then she showed a little movie.
Watched a bit of a movie.
Yeah, really good. It's just so good. I'm so wrapped in Charters Towers. I just wanted to tell you all about it.
We just thought we'd give you a little bit of an introduction to what you're going to see and how it started and everything else. So there's a lot more stuff that you'll see on the video. So stick around, watch the video. Pretty sure you'll like it.
See what we got up to.
And see what we got up to, yeah. It's very interesting.
Very interesting, worth a visit.
Yep.
We've just had a coffee and we're going to have a bit of an explore.
Yep, have a look around, show you some of the buildings.
The nice old buildings.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this was a newspaper production place. Oh yeah, the Northern Miner newspaper, established 1872. Wow, that's a pretty fancy building. This is the post office. What a magnificent building. $1898. So this is the old stock exchange building. Got a lovely cafe outside.
So
The best pie I've had up to this date was Goomeri, but I think that these ones here at Charters Towers are as good, if not better.
So if you want a really nice pie, go to the stock exchange. This building on the end of the stock exchange is where it's called the assaying building. Don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but this is where they extracted the gold and took all the impurities out of it. So we've just come to the Miners' Memorial Walk. We'll have a little look. There's a boardwalk up here, so we'll see what it's all about.
Yep, do a bit of filming, show you. Like some old mine shafts up there.
Oh yeah. Very interesting, this walk. They've got plaques all along it telling you all about the miners, the deaths and injuries and the health, and it's really good. So this Miners' Memorial Walk tells you about the conditions that the miners had to work in, the injuries, the accidents,
Wow.
deaths and accidents, all those people. I think it's 150 people lost their lives to the working in the mines in this area. Quite eye-opening.
And unfortunately, I think we might have been able to see down one of the shafts there.
Oh, it's all
but
closed
looks like
off.
someone's damaged it or whatever, we can't go in there.
Oh no, yeah, that's right. That was a glass floor where you could see the shaft. Oh well. Charters Towers was known as the world. You've got a gold dot on the map of Australia there. Well, that's the big world ball in Charters Towers, and this is where you can check in. You put your name and postcode go to the barcode, put your name and postcode, and check in as a visitor. Their goal is to reach 100,000 visitors. I think I'm number 2080 something. So we checked in there. We've got 3 big gold nuggets, one over there, and the other 2 big ones that they found. And they represent the 3 gold mines that are in Charters Towers. So Charters Towers and the surrounding areas were built during the gold rush of the late 1800s. Numerous mining settlements occupying an area of 600 square miles gave its name to the goldfields. Today, 3 gold mines continue to play a crucial role in sustaining our region. Now that Pajingo mine, we passed a sign to that on the way here. Quartz veins were discovered by geologists in 1983, and the Scott Lode outcrop was discovered in 1984. That's not too long ago. Thalanga mine, 68 km southwest of Charters Towers. Ravenswood Gold is Queensland's largest gold mine. Between 1868 to 2020, estimated 4 million ounces of gold mined, valued at $10.5 billion. It's full-on gold country here. Now we'll go and have a look at this mosaic wall that I've heard about. Check this out. This wall here is all made up of little mosaic tiles. All about the Charters Towers region. Goes all the way up there. Wow, a lot of work, a there's us. And they've got all the plaques along the ways to tell you about what each picture tells. Look at that, oh, made up of mosaic. That's fantastic. That is spectacular, wow. Wow, it's really detailed. That's amazing. Look at the detail. Lighting. In 1889, Charters Towers was the second largest city in Queensland. Pioneers came from around the world to strike it rich. We just came for a little walk in the park and look what we found, a little possum. I don't know what it's carrying, some sort of fuel, possibly coal, going over the river, over the Burdekin River, and there's the end. So we're at Macrossan Park campgrounds. Not a bad spot. You get the odd train. I don't mind that. Steve's setting up the fire. We're going to do another stir fry tonight. We had a really good day exploring Charters Towers today. Yummy had to stay home for the day. Oh, there's my boy. There's my boy.
Are you out of your cage, puppy? Hey? Are you out of your cage on your mummy? Hey? Hello? Oh, he's a good boy. Is he a good boy? He's a good boy, aren't you?
So we've just come up to Towers Hill at Charters Towers, and we came up to see the sunset. They did all the mining up here. We just saw a old mine shaft. You've got to sort of peer through the grate, through the concrete on the ground.
There's one up there too, look.
And there's oh yeah, we'll go up there.
Alright, we'll go up and have a look.
And there's a load of bunkers around that they had in World War II.
Storing ammo.
Storing ammo, yeah. So just thoroughly interesting. Like everywhere you go, it's something to see and lots of history. So this is where all the gold fields, where it was all mined on this hill here. So we've got a bit of time to kill before sunset, and thought might check out some old shafts and the bunkers, and then do the sunset and then see the show. Do a bit of exercise too. Yeah, really interesting. Looks like another mine shaft up here. If you peer through these grates here, you can see the old mine shafts. I don't know
Come up on camera.
I don't know if it will come up, but try it. Give it a go. Oh wow. Let's see if I can show you.
Wow, this one goes down deep.
They're the old mine shafts dotted around Towers Hill.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Awesome. Now we're at the World War II bunkers. Well, they're everywhere around here, but they've got one.
We can go in this one. It's good.
Yeah.
Have a look.
Such an interesting place. This area contains numerous open abandoned mine shafts and possibly also unexploded munitions.
Wow.
Exercise caution. Wow. That's good to know.
Maybe we weren't supposed to walk up that track.
Yeah.
Once unthinkable is suddenly commonplace. Coupons are now a way of life.
There's a little rock wallaby over here. Right, we're up at Towers Hill. We've cracked open a beer, smashing down some red wine, cheesels. This is the way you do it. We've got all the gear.
Cheesels.
Dinner. Waiting for the sunset. Here we go. We've got the sun setting on one side. Going down pretty fast. Just a little hue left on the horizon. And on the other side,
Yeah, look at the purple one.
got all the purpley, pinky colours. And look at this on the other side. Coming up is a full moon. How lucky are we? Get the sunset and a full moon on the coming up. And that's Charters Towers over there.
Different colours of the sky. Looks bloody really, really good.
Found a small quantity of surface alluvial gold in a creek and led his employer, Hugh Mossman, together with fellow prospectors George Clark and John Fraser, to a site that was to become the city of Charters Towers. At the base of Towers Hill, the prospectors recognized masses of rich quartz. Jupiter's gold discovery was commemorated with a monument by the people of Charters Towers some 17 years before Mossman, Fraser and Clark were similarly recognized in centenary.